Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. You know, when you ruminate, you choose something over and over. I mean, either literally or figuratively. Literal rumination may seem a little gross to humans, but to cows, chewing your cud, which is partially digested food that's brought up from the stomach for another chew, is just a natural part of life. How often have you caught yourself ruminating over something negative that happened in the past? Or wishing you had said something or done something differently? Haven't we all done this? Sometimes replaying an event over and over in our minds, the way we wish it would have happened? You know, our past is our greatest teacher. However, looking too long in the rearview mirror can be dangerous. This is especially true when we've accumulated hurt feelings or disappointments and we keep revisiting them. When we carry the burdens of the past, we cannot live joyfully now. We cannot realistically anticipate a bright future because all of it is shaded by the resentment we continue to harbor. My mother had a process she called turning her lights on. Imagine being a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy and hearing this blood-curdling scream coming from the bedroom. And as I start to move towards the bedroom, all of a sudden the door opens up and here comes my mother with a big grin on her face, bouncing in every step, just excited for life and just happy as can be. Now, this wasn't an everyday occurrence, but it did happen occasionally. And finally, I had the courage to ask my mom, what was that all about? And once I asked her what it was all about, she said to me, son, she set me down, she says, when you hold on to your fears, your resentments, and your self-pity, your lights are turned off. You're so dark you can't see the future. She says, so what I do, she says, I have a system. I go in and I lay flat on my floor. She has a hardwood floor in her bedroom. I lay flat on the floor. I think about everything that's going on negative and I let it start to melt. She called it melt into the floor beneath me. And as I think about the positive things, I see the positive things that are happening in my life, the things that I'm so grateful for, pushing those negative things away. And as those last negative things are clinging on, I give this blood-curdling scream, and out they go. And I'm renewed and my lights are on, and I turn my lights on and I can see a bright future and I'm out to enjoy it. She comes out the door bouncing and as happy as can be. You know, I can't say that I've followed that same pattern in my life, but there's been times when I've laid on the floor and done just about everything there except for the blood-curdling scream. You know, when we let the past stay in the past, and we turn our attention to that which is bright and promising, then our hearts can feel a renewed energy and our step can be lighter. Not only that, but we become a blessing to others as well. When we take control of our thoughts and we look for the good that we can do, we become kinder, less focused on ourselves and more pleasant to be around. You know, as I think about it, another word for this positive, forward-looking approach to life is forgiveness. Sometimes we simply need to forgive someone who has wronged us. And just as often, we need to forgive ourselves. Forgiveness doesn't mean we are happy with what happened. It just means we no longer give the past the power to control our present. It means we have chosen to move forward into a positive future. As we choose to move forward into a positive future, as we choose to move forward into 2018, let us turn our lights on. Keep our lights on. Have processes that help us. I'm looking forward to having my lights on with you for a bright future in 2018. Thank you for joining me today. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.